Hi guys, welcome to the next episode of the Bravo Lima podcast, where I've said we're going to discuss tonight the Liverpool team, what's happened to their season. The last episode we talked about Tottenham's, and I thought a bit hypocritical as a Liverpool fan. Let's get the Liverpool episode up as quickly as possible, find out what's going on, see what you guys think. Okay, jumping straight in. So, last season, Premier League champions. Brilliant. I mean, a lot of people go, maybe it was because other teams had dropped off. I don't care. Liverpool dominated. Fantastic. Did they do it with Arne Slot's team? No. It was more, in fact, it was everything to do with Jurgen Klopp's team and the team that he left behind. This time round, Arne Slot's had a record amount of money to spend, and we've dropped off. Now, where's the problem? I mean, is it the players? Is it Slot? I do think the two have come hand in hand. You can't spend that level of money as reigning Premier League champions and perform how we have been without affecting the manager. Now, I do think that Liverpool are one of the teams in the Premier League, well, in world football, that do allow their manager to have as much say-so in bringing players in and getting rid of other players, perhaps more so than most. So he sort of hasn't really got that to hide behind. Starting at the back, obviously, we're pretty secure when Alisson's fit. He's getting older now. He's had a couple of injuries, and he's eventually, give him a couple of years, and he's going to be either going out the door or we'll be hoping to bring somebody in. But the backup goalkeeper, No, don't get me wrong. I can't recall. I don't think he was a Slot signing, but at the same time, I believe Klopp paid for him, and then we brought him in. But no, he's just not. He's not it. He doesn't give me any sort of security. There's no confidence in him whatsoever. Just from watching through a TV screen, there's no confidence. We lost 4-0 to City. Don't get me wrong. It's Man City. They're a good team, but we shouldn't be conceding 4 goals. Not in that manner, absolutely not. Yes, we have lost Trent. He was a massive creative spark for the team, and I don't think you realise just how much until he's gone, but tough he was going. Now, what quality managers can do, and I hate saying this, obviously being a Liverpool fan, but managers like Alex Ferguson when he was at United before he retired, what they do is even when their best players leave, they don't panic, they don't have a massive drop-off like we're having here. They rebuild. They bring somebody in. They've already bought somebody in ready. We brought Jeremy Frimpong in. Good player. Fantastic player. When he's fit, his pace, his skill set, incredible. But he's not a right back. He's a right wing back. He's not a right midfielder. He's a right wing back. He's used to playing in a back three. But it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. He's not that type of player. Van Dijk, he's getting past it now. Occasionally he'll have a good performance, but then everybody goes, he's back. It's one good performance. Yes, he's the captain, and there's nobody else really right now that you give it to, but he's getting to that extent where he's not good enough, which is why I said in the Tottenham video, perhaps if we get Van de Ven in next season, maybe, he can step into Van Dijk's shoes. Van Dijk's regular partner, be Konate. His future at Liverpool's still not been decided yet. To be quite honest, we haven't let him go. The left back position, again, it's every position that we're talking about, every single position. Especially that across that back four. We've got Milos Kerkez at left back. Signed from Bournemouth. Is he a good player? Yes. Is he Liverpool standard? No, not yet. Do we need him to be? Yes. Robertson is still playing a lot of games, but I don't think he's going to be at the end of this season either. Or by the start of next season. Certainly not, I wouldn't say. And maybe that's a good thing. It would be a good thing if we had someone to replace him, but we don't. Look at our strikers, and, this has obviously been the worst season that Mo Salah's had for us. Obviously, he's announced he's going, fair enough. For me, Mo can't do anything to sour what he's done for us. He just can't. So therefore, fair play to him wherever he ends up. As long as it's not United, I'm alright. This is where it becomes an issue, because then we spent ridiculous money on Isak. Alexander Isak, we spent a lot of money on him. And if that didn't work like it hasn't, then that's it. You spend that sort of money, it's a risk, it didn't work out. We did then also sign Ekitike as well. We signed Ekitike just before Isak, and then obviously went in for Isak. Having two strikers of that ilk that are supposedly world class, you can't really do that. Yeah, you can't. It's just not the way of the world. Players like them too will not sit on the bench. With the way that Ekitike has played for us, he's been probably the only bright spark in the team. Him and probably Sabozalai. Somebody's got to correct that. But them two have really only been the only two players really that you'd even notice this season. There's just a lot going on. Now, going back a little bit into the midfield, Sabozalai, that's better. He's been phenomenal this season. Absolutely brilliant. If he stays with us, armband goes on him. I would say. Most people might disagree with you. I don't think Gravenberch has had a bad season. McAllister has, by his standards, certainly has had a bad season. I think that Florian Wirtz as well. He's another one that came for over 100 million. Again, if it doesn't work out with the £100 million players, that's it. His season's done. So we've got two players there in Wirtz and Isak. It's not worked. Isak's been out injured. He's on his way back. It's minus whether he even played against City. I doubt it. But we'll see him on the pitch again soon. And is he going to be... Slot said he's stronger and fitter than he ever has been since he stepped in a Liverpool shirt. Fair enough, he might be. I hope so. Because from what we saw before, it was nothing to write home about. It's certainly not over £100 million worth. This is the problem. Now, what do you do? What happens now? A lot of people are calling for Arne Slot to go. Go, get rid of him. Get rid of him. That's an option. I mean, the thing is now, is as a Liverpool fan, I am not going to be concerned if they sack him tomorrow. I'm not. If he stays, I'm also not going to be bothered. Fair enough. Stake him to the end of the season. I think if he stays to the end of the season, that's giving him his props for what he did last season, despite the fact that, I believe it was Klopp's team and Klopp won his league title without being there. But he's got to go at the end of the season. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. Worked out well last season, not so much this season. Bye. Off he goes. I think that has to be. I think he's found his limit. I think he had a very good team. I think he's not scrapped it, but he's brought his own players in, and they've not gelled. They haven't, and I think he's perhaps losing bits of the dressing room. I don't fall out with Mo Salah. There's been a lot going on, and I just don't think he can crawl all the Liverpool players and fans back. I'd keep him to the end of the season to then replace him with Xabi Alonso. I think that's got to happen, regardless of what the future brings with him, regardless of what's going to happen. Obviously, we don't know. Regardless of what happens with that, I think it's going to be Xabi Alonso. If we're going to move forwards with a younger team, Isak, Ekitike, Wirtz, we need a young manager to bring that in. Maybe change the tactics a little bit, be a bit more ruthless than perhaps what Slot is. We need something as well to counteract the fact that Salah's going. Salah's a god towards Liverpool fans, absolute god, and perhaps one of, if not the best foreign Premier League player. Certainly in that conversation, certainly in the top 5 anyway, with what he's produced. So with him leaving, we're going to need to be given something as fans to not be upset about the fact that he's going. So I think you've got to go big. I think you do go with Alonso this time. I think that's why when he left Real Madrid, when he got sacked or however you look at that, he didn't jump into another job. I think it's been quite clear from the off that if Slot didn't make things happen this season, Alonso comes in. Now I saw a post, I think it may be AI, whatever, but on Facebook earlier on today, about Alonso as manager and Steven Gerrard as assistant manager. I like that. I would like that, absolutely. Gerrard gets to learn from Alonso. They both kind of learn from each other. You've got Alonso and Gerrard as a management team. That's insane. I think that'd be brilliant. I won't do it now. Wait till the end of the season, bring Alonso in. If you've got to do it now, do it anyway. Bring Alonso in, Gerrard, and we'll start now and finish off this season and get cracking from next. But we've got to make a decision. We've got to get off the pot, get sorted out, and get moving forward. Do we make the Champions League? I'm going to remain optimistic and say yes. That's the Liverpool fan in me. Does the impartial content creator believe that we're going to make it? No, I don't. But Liverpool fan inside me says yes. Okay, give me a shout, guys. Let me know what you think. Next Liverpool manager, you let me know if I miss anything as to where it's gone wrong. What we think we should do with Slot. Any players as well that you think will be able to come in and make a difference. Let me know, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have it.